I'm shaking just a little bit. I've been telling y'all, dude. I've been activating, and I can't control it, bro. So I'm basically active right now. And shit, when you active, bro, I'm letting you know. Like I feel good, like I'm straight, but shit can get crazy, y'all. Um, like something I want to show y'all what the fuck I just did. Now I was sitting here and I was thinking about the watermelon. And look, I was sitting right here watching TV, and as soon as I thought about the watermelon, look, I'm like, what the fuck I did. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I just thought about the watermelon, and the shit just started. The motherfucker just started slitting itself open. I touched it, and it got worse. As you can see, I got a lot of fruits and shit like that. I got these things right here. This is basically to keep me down. Now this is just the start. This ain't shit. Now look at the foods I gotta eat to stay down on this third parallel, because I'm ascending to 5D. I gotta eat shit like that, y'all. And talking helps. Talking helps a lot. That's why I started recording, because I know talking is foreign. The talking stops you from activating. It's a big energy consumer. But the way I feel right now is if you remember the first time you ever took acid, if you remember the first time you ever took acid, that's how it feel. To just explain how I feel, and this shit can activate. It just pop open. It just happen whenever the fuck it want. But I'm gonna be honest, the shit get worse during the night. I don't know why it get worse during the night. You would expect it because I'm a Lunakai god. I'm a god. We are gods. You would expect this shit to get more active in the morning when the sun is out. No. But when it hit about 9 to 10 o'clock, my shit start whamming. I just start to activate. And my pupils get real large, just like on acid. My pupils aren't normally this large. Now, I use the bathroom, and I'm just trying to chill. Basically, I'm doing everything I can to just chill and relax, because I'm manifesting my thoughts at a rapid rate. It's so potent at this time, and I'm starting to see things. They gonna call it hallucinations. I'm starting to see that shit way rapid. I'm starting to see shit that I'm not supposed that we naturally supposed to see, but I don't want to see it, because I'm knowing that if this is the rate of what the fuck I'm going through, if I'm continuing to do this, it's only gonna be it's only gonna be a certain amount of time to when I'm not gonna be able to control this shit at all. I've been literally trying to dumb myself down. I've been in the AC. I have not been going in the sun. I have been eating snacks. I've been eating wrong. I've been overeating. I've been stuffing myself so I can condense myself. I've been doing everything. And they gave me. I'm gonna show y'all what the fuck they gave me. I'm gonna show y'all this shit. Since people think I'm lying about what the like people don't think I'm lying about it, but people just don't know. So like I said, I was in a facility and they gave me this. This right here is called paliperidone. Now I told y'all yesterday they was gonna recommend me some pills. They didn't even give me the Risperdal, and the Risperdal was 0.5. Now let me tell you something. The shit that I was taking in the facility that they had me in is called reprenzinol or something to that. It's something like that. It's called reprenzinol, right? And the reprenzinol that they was giving me, they said it was a low dosage. They said it was low, so they gave me a 0.5. But when I first took that shit, I felt like I was gonna die. They made me take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. The first time I took them, I felt like I was about to die. Basically, what the reprenzinol do, this is code word for reprenzinol. They saying it helps with anxiety and it helps with you not seeing things. All it's doing is it's condensing you to third density, because I've been rising to 5D, and 5D, bro, you're gonna experience soon. If you're on my channel, if you look like me, you're gonna start experiencing this shit soon. You're not gonna have a choice. You gonna look. I'm eating the worst shit possible, and I'm activating still. Okay, I refuse to go and eat meat, but if it really come to that point, bro, I probably will go grab meat. I'm not. I just refuse. I just can't eat meat. I'm sorry, but I've been eating Impossible burgers. I've been eating the motherfucking fishless. I've been eating cereals. I've been eating chips. Bro, I crushed this whole bag today. Nigga, I'm eating sweets. I ate a whole bag of pistachios. I done did everything to keep myself down. And I'm still activating. My crown chakra, sometimes when I'm just still and I'm not thinking, I'm just observing, my crown chakra start to go retarded. My crown chakra start activating, my shit start wilding out. And like I said, I'm manifesting my thoughts rapidly. I no longer have thoughts. And when I do think about certain shit, that shit happen. Like if I was to think about, like if I really was to focus my energy on like a phone call to happen, I guarantee you if I will get a phone call if I think about that shit. If I think about, motherfuckers appearing at my doorstep, that shit will happen. If I think about, I'm manifesting so rapidly. I'm like, this is our power to manifest and create. And I'm doing this shit super rapidly. So what I've been doing is I've just been training and programming my mind to think idly and think more positive thoughts, but not overwhelmingly positive. Because the more positive and love vibration you is, the more rapid this shit get. So I've been just trying to be idle and neutral with my thoughts if I'm having thoughts, because I no longer even have thoughts. Bro, I'm talking to y'all. A single thought has not hit my head. I don't need to think. I'm just speaking. I no longer even need to think, y'all. I'm way beyond the ego. The ego just gone. I don't have an ego. I don't have an ego. I'm a being. I'm a presence. I'm electricity. I'm static. I'm a God. We don't need thoughts, but thoughts is electricity. That shit is real. But I'm beyond even thoughts. I'm the higher mind. When I have thoughts, it's like something is using me as a vessel and speaking through me at sometimes. And remember, I used to call this shit the flow state. Everybody remember, I used to have to smoke weed. I used to have to meditate for long periods of times. I used to have to go take a jog and shit. And I was on a super healthy diet and I was eating super clean and shit like that. And it will only happen once every month. I would hit the flow state. Nigga, when I tell you I hit this shit about every day now. And it's been getting worse and worse as the days continue. Cause that shit man-made. As time keep going, my shit is getting worse and worse and worse. And people might be looking at me like, damn nigga, you activating, you should be happy. If you would have known my situation, if you was in my position, you wouldn't even want to live, bro. The position that I'm in, I'm trapped every fucking angle. The CIA has trapped me in every fucking angle. Every angle. Using my family against me. Through family. My neighbors. Nigga, I can't even go outside without activating. If I go out in that sun, bitch, I instantly... Bro, I told y'all yesterday when I first left the fucking... They call it a healthcare center. No, nigga, that shit is a psychic ward. If your ass started activating, they sent your ass in that psychic ward and they gonna try and dumb you down. If not, if you too psychic, they gonna make it. It's this paper that they gonna want you to sign. And it was this paper, and it literally said, when I was reading it, it said it will take your will away from you. It literally on the paper, it said it will take your will away from you. If you sign this paper, we'll get to control your actions. When I'm reading this shit, they ass getting nervous because they not used to motherfuckers reading and being aware. So I took the paper from their ass and started reading it. I'm like, hold on. It say right here that if I sign this paper, that it would take my will away from me and I wouldn't have a choice but to take the pills. And I was reading this shit and it was literally trying to take my life away from me right there. And they try and do it all calm and smooth and, oh, just sign it right here. They didn't even want me to read the paper. They're not used to motherfuckers reading it. They used to hear, because this is how they do it. They say, look, you gonna get out of here as long as you sign this. We just gonna put you on meds. You gonna sign it right here and you gonna be able to leave. No, nigga. If I wasn't smart enough, I seen on a Simpsons episode, it was either The Simpsons or it was one of them. The motherfucker signed the paper, and after he signed his name in paper, they ass killed his ass because he signed them papers, literally giving his life away. I'm too intelligent. Everything I go through, it's like something from my past. It's like a future self, a future version of me. When I'm in a dangerous situation, I swear to God, it's like a future self be like, bro, if you do this, you're gonna die. I kid you not. That's how advanced I am right now. Every situation where I have died before, it's like a future self telling me, don't do it or you're gonna die. And in every situation I get into that's dangerous or that something just don't feel right, it tell me exactly what to do. I just know exactly what to do and how to maneuver. The only thing I don't know how to do is get out my situation. Bro, if you knew, if only I could really just explain to you what I'm going through. I really wish I could tell you what's going on with my family, bro. I really, if y'all would know if you've ever watched the Truman Show, I promise they put me in the Truman Show. That's all I can say. I'm literally surrounded at every fucking angle because they fear me so much. They fear me so fucking much, bro. I'm just literally surrounded. That's all I can say. I can't go out my way and say too much. I can't because they'll use my words against me. But I'm just here to let you know. They put me in a Truman Show. They did everything they could. Cause I'm too strong, they have to keep me under watch. They have to. They nervous of me. That's why they trying to put me on these. And like I told you, right? I was on a drug called reprisonol, and it was a .5, and I was taking that shit, and that shit won't even helping, nigga. That shit won't even helping. The reprisonol, whatever the fuck you wanna call it, that shit won't even helping. And it was a .5, and they try to make it seem like, oh, that's a low dosage. I found out, nigga, that's like one of the highest dosages of that pill. And they go sit there and try to tell me, oh, that's a low dosage. What? So then, when I heard that, then they talking about injecting me. I'm like, what? So then they was like, all right, well, what we gonna do is give you something called palperdone, and that's the injectable. But I guess they made this shit into a pill, right? And they said that palperdone is way stronger than the risperidone. And I told you, they told me to take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. So when I was in the facility, I was taking them. And when I first took it, I felt like I was gonna die, right? That was .5 milligrams. They got me on an upgraded version. It's called palperdone. It's way stronger. And guess how many milligrams this shit is? 1.5. You ain't gonna be able to see it. But that say 1.5. Right there, that say 1.5. And this is the thing that's stronger than the risperidone. And this is 1.5 milligrams per tablet. You think they not trying to kill me? You think I'm dumb? That's why I'm not taking this shit. Because if I was taking something that's weaker than this, and it was only .5, and I felt like I was gonna die, why the fuck do you think I'm gonna really take this shit? 30, this is death right here. This right, I'm holding death in my hands right now. And this is what they trying to prescribe me on. Because I'm activated. They're that afraid. And they think I'm dumb enough to take this shit. I'd rather go out activated than to kill myself. How dumb do you think I am? And then I got family that's pressuring me. That's not really family. I see through all this shit. That's what make it worse. I have to be ignorant to survive. When I tell you there's people that you don't even know that that's not really your mom. You don't even know that that's really not your family. And they are right in your face. And you don't know because you're clueless. When I tell you, if your third eye is not open, and if you're so strong and they know who you are astrally, or if they see that you're awakening, or if they see that you got power, they will do anything to spy on you because they know that they are afraid of you. So they'll do everything and anything they could do to just spy and watch on you until they just have no other choice but to kill you. Well, with me is they can't outright just kill me because of my channel. They can't. They can't kill me. And if they do, everything about me, everything about my channel will get out. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna make a video every single day for the rest of my life. I promise, I'm gonna make a video every single time. Every single day, you're gonna get a video from me. As long as I'm still in this plane, you're gonna get a video every fucking day. Every day. Until the day where, nigga, you don't see a video, guess what happened? Deuces, I'll catch your ass in the astrals. But this is death right here. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. If you start activating and they Baker act your ass, I'm gonna let you know right now. You just gonna have to go with the program until they let you out. Because if not, they either you'll sign your life away. This is the option. Like I said, I was smart enough not to, cause I watched that episode in The Simpsons. I'm telling you, The Simpsons, they don't lie. Motherfuckers sign that paper and die. They kill their ass right after they signed their whole life away. They literally just gave their life up, they soul up. They literally just made a contract from hell, basically. They just made a contract from below. They just writ their own death. They just literally just signed their death away and gave them the okay to do it. And then you cause people don't read shit. People not aware. I was aware. So when I read that shit and it said something about my will, and your will is your core. Your will is who you are. Your will is the magnetism. It's your soul. That's your will. Your will is your soul. That's the thing that give you the ability to make choices and do things that you want to do. And if you get your will taken away from you, you are a robot. You're a program for the Matrix. They can tell you what the fuck they can do. They'll tell you what to do, and you have no choice but to do it. Unless you're a strong, powerful soul and you regain your strength. Real shit. I know this shit. This is just conscious shit. This ain't nothing. You feel me? But this is just real shit. So like I said, I'm at 1.5 right now. They got me on these tabs, bro, and they want me to take it. I have not. It's all 30 is still in here. I refuse to take this shit. Like I said, talking helps. Talking actually, it dumbs me down. It gets me back cool. It puts me back on a third parallel. That's one thing that I'm understanding and that I'm starting to get, is that this shit puts me in a lower density. As much as food, sweets, or snacks, all that. But at nighttime, it's more charged up, it's more active. So, long and behold, this shit helping. I'm slowly transitioning back to my third parallel self, which is more condensed, which is shorter, which is, all that type of shit. This is another thing the pills do. The pills, what they do is, outright, they put they make it, they condense you. It condenses you, and it makes you be in a third parallel. But let me talk about what happens when I'm activated in my 5D. Let me go in depth. If you are a carbonated being and you look like me, you have a spirit and a soul. You feel me? Don't be signing shit right now. I've signed papers that I regret signing. I'm not gonna lie. I've signed papers that I regret signing because I let that shit happen to me. I was working at Five Below and they had me signing this paper, and I didn't know what I was reading the paper, but the paper was so smooth and slick with it. I was reading the paper and it was just talking about COVID. Back then, I thought COVID was the disease. I didn't know COVID was the crown of my chakra. So when I was signing that shit, I was selling my magnetism away. I was literally selling parts of my soul. You can regain your soul. You can regain your strength and your willpower. But for some people, it take a long time to get through it. It take a very, very long time to get that will back, because your soul never dies. Okay, the only thing it could do is you'll be controlled. If your dark matter energy is not high enough, thank the most high. That watermelon going off. I'm not gonna lie. That watermelon is still foaming right now, and I know it's foaming. But I almost said thank God. You know how it is. But thank myself, basically, because I'm a god. We are the Anunnaki gods. But I'm the program. You feel me? I'm just gonna say shit. Thank God. But for real, nigga, thank God. For real, thank God that my dark matter energy is fucking awesome. That my electricity is fucking amazing. Like I said, man, they've done everything in their power to keep me down to my hernia, down to my third eye, down to everything. Now I'm being watched at every position. Now the government watching me, cause I'm in their system. They got me on lock. I gotta check in with this motherfucker in a week. In a week from today, I gotta check in with his ass to see how I'm doing. And his ass, I'm looking at a motherfucking rep right in my face, and he telling me, yeah, you're gonna need to take these meds. Think about, bro, if you was in my position, your ass would shit yourself knowing this shit. Your ass would be like, bro, this is Mission Impossible. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm in Mission Impossible, and I'm literally just, damn, why me? I wish my mom was smarter. I wish her ass would actually have listened to me when her ass was alive. Like, that shit stressed me out, bro, because it's like, you don't know how ruthless these motherfuckers is if your ass start really waking up. I promise they can shapeshift and look just like your mom. They can shapeshift and look just like your family. Sound just like them. Have all their memories too. It seemed like that's really them. It's beings out here that can literally just, by sight, they could just look at you and be a exact replica of you with all the memories and everything. And you so dumb, you don't know about it, but they put it all in Netflix shows, but they want to call you crazy because you know that they are not lying. They put everything in plain sight. They have to, because if you're someone that's ignorant, if you're someone that's in the matrix, dude, you have all the power. I want to let you know, if you someone that's woke, it's harder to, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. When you're woke, it's easier for you to die than when you're not woke. When you're just a sleeping person, you don't know that you God and you control your reality. So you just live in life, and you're not even realizing that you controlling everything around you when you ignorant. When you not woke, your ass don't know that you the one controlling everything around you. So you have the power of living. You have the power of death, so called, because you but you're not worried about shit. You just worried about the next dollar. You just worried about some money or smoking weed or playing a game or whatever. You not worried about all the shit. You not worried about knowing everything I know. It's harder for once you woke. It's now you have entered the game. Cause now when you woke, now you could see shit with your third eye. You could see shit clearly. You can know what the fuck going on. You could see this shit. You could feel this shit. You could know it. So it make it sort of harder. So when you talking to someone and you could really you start realizing weird things about them, and you start realizing, wait a minute, that's not even a human being, or that's not even another god. That's a motherfucking Pleiadian, or that's a motherfucking reptilian, or that's a motherfucking Arcosian, or that's a motherfucking body snatcher that's controlling that motherfucker, and they don't even know. Once you start having that ability, shit get hard, because we are subconsciously programmed to fear things we're not used to. So when I'm around that shit, it's just plugged into my subconscious to be in fear. But I'm not really afraid because I know I'm stronger. You see how it work? Just like with fireworks. When you hear fireworks, you subconsciously program like, wait, is that gunshots? So your ass start getting nervous. It's the same thing. When you conscious, you have to be aware of what the fuck you are intaking. You have to be super aware of and super enlightened of what you watching and who you watching. Because you may be watching the wrong person. You may be looking at the wrong stuff. Real talk. And like I said, nigga, they calcified my pineal gland. My shit was so active. My shit was so high. My shit was so motherfucking active that the motherfucker in a whole nother realm had to do some magic on my third eye. April 20th, I kid you fucking not, April 20th this year, bro, April 20th this year, that was the first time I ever activated my power. When I say ever activated, I mean it's true power. I mean fully uncalcified, like manifesting instantly, like how we create things. Like I literally could have made some tea, popped some tea up right there. That was the first time I ever did this, and it only lasted 4 or 5 hours. I went to sleep. I woke up the next day. My shit was sealed shut. I felt so little. I fell off. My third eye was sealed shut by the fucking people. My shit was that active. I activated that much that they was like, hold on, who this little motherfucker in that realm? They asked entered that realm, and it was two Indians. It was an Indian woman and it was an Indian man. And when they seen me, when they looked at me, it was two different reactions. The Indian lady was like, oh my God, he's so young. We gotta do this to him. Look at him, he's so young. And the Indian man was like, we don't have a choice. We gotta do this. And I'm just sitting there looking at what the fuck is they talking about? This nigga do some hand signs like on Naruto. This nigga said, seal. And as soon as he did that in that realm, I just started touching my pineal gland. I'm like, and they said he knows. That's how in tune with my body I'm in. I was in the astrals. Nigga, I'm in a whole different realm, and I felt that shit close in that realm. And then after I started running away, and I woke up, and my shit was sealed. I was like, yo. Bro, that very next day when I woke up, I was depressed. I went from, bro, I'm about to manifest all the riches in the world. I'm about to manifest my best life, to the next day. Wow, they ass really, they couldn't, they know my shit was that active that they had to seal my shit. This is how much and I did that shit in April, and that was just my third eye. We not even talking about my crown chakra. Bro, my crown chakra want to activate every second. Bro, I can't do it. If I meditate, everybody around me, you gonna start hearing it. Bro, if I was to meditate for 10 minutes right here on camera, I'd do it on live and show y'all that I'm not lying. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go on live. Nigga, I'm gonna start meditating, and you gonna start hearing, or you gonna start seeing it. You gonna start hearing it. People going crazy. You gonna start hearing fireworks. You gonna start people yelling. You gonna start hearing that shit. I can no longer even meditate in my own house because my crown chakra will activate. And when your crown chakra activate, everything that's not supposed to be here, they die. They're literally dying. They start coughing, start sneezing, This is why they call it COVID. It's a sickness that comes from the gods that are activating. The only people that can get sick is the motherfucker elites. That's corona. You fucking retards. And I'm sorry for calling you retards, but nigga, you the one causing corona. You're the coronavirus. That's why when your ass walk in the room, you start seeing everybody flee away from you because they don't want to get sick because of your dumb ass. It don't take a rocket science, nigga. You are the coronavirus. You're the COVID-19, nigga. You ain't know that? Now you know. You're the COVID-19 that they're so afraid of. Nigga, they afraid of you. Nigga, as soon as you walk in the mall, them niggas, oh my God, I gotta wear my mask. You didn't realize that? As soon as you enter the room, it seemed like everybody now just want to put on a mask. Everybody was chilling. As soon as your ass get in the room, everybody hostile. And that's how it was in a facility. Nigga, as soon as I walked in the room, everybody ass was angry all of a sudden. All grumpy and shit like that. As soon as my crown started to activate, everybody sneezing and shit. Then as soon as I start activating, oh, we got some meds for you. This is how slick they are. But I'm woke. So but I'm just going with the program. I'm acting like I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, okay. It's med times this early? I thought I had to take my meds later. And this is their system until it actually falls. You feel me? I'm telling you, my third eye sealed shut right now, and I'm seeing shit with my two retinas. If that's not telling you something, if that's not telling you that we activating, I don't know what to tell you. I'm seeing shit with my two retinas. The eyes that deceive us. I'm starting to see shit with this instead of my pineal. Because my pineal is locked shut right now. I gotta literally flare my shit up for my shit to activate. And right now, I want my shit locked. Because if my third eye open right now, who knows what would happen. But everybody that's in a good situation, everybody that's living their best life, continue to live your best life. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. You feel me? And if you're someone that's not activated right now, your time will come. Even if you eat meats. I thought you had to be vegan. No, your ass gonna activate regardless. Trust me, you're gonna activate. One or two things is gonna happen. You either gonna activate or your ass is gonna die with these people. And don't be signing no papers. Don't be signing no shit. Don't be around no weirdos. Don't be around family, blood family. I mean blood, nigga, you came from them. That's the only people you surround yourself with. Don't go to the beach and hop in that water or your ass is gonna die. If you look like me and you hop in that water and this motherfucking people's watching you and they could see that you are COVID-19, because I'm telling you, you are COVID-19, and all it takes is one look and they know, oh yeah, he's COVID-19, which stands for crown of the sun. Oh yeah, his ass is he gonna activate. Oh yeah, his ass too bright. Nigga, that's another way they know that your ass COVID-19. If they look at you and they can't even look at you dead in your eyes, you're COVID-19. We are gonna exterminate his ass. Cause you're the COVID-19. I'm trying to tell you what this shit is. You're COVID-19, man. Think about that. That shit probably is blowing your mind right now. I used to think, bro, remember back then when I thought I was woke? Nigga, that shit not even real. Being woke that's an illusion. Remember when I thought I was woke and I was telling y'all, oh, COVID-19 fake. No, nigga, COVID-19 is very real. COVID-19 is the realest shit on this planet. Because it's yo dumbass. You're COVID-19. Literally. I used to be like, that shit fake. That shit ain't real. They trying to kill you with the motherfucking shot. It's way deeper than I thought. I didn't know that I was COVID-19. You didn't either. Your ass just thought it was not real. No, it's very real. Cause that's you. You're COVID-19. And the only people getting affected is the reptilians, the Pleiadians, the unnatural beings, which are the human beings, the Caucasians that have bad spirits in them. Everything with a bad spirit is getting affected too. You can be a motherfucking god. You can be just like me, a regular motherfucking god, and if your ass is housing a bad spirit, your ass gonna start to cough too. Your ass gonna start sneezing and doing all type of crazy shit, and you ain't gonna know why. You ain't even gonna know it's me causing it, cause your ass a god. You supposed to be COVID-19 with me. We supposed to be COVID-19 together. But your ass is retarded. Your ass is still doing dumb shit. So what the fuck is going on? Your ass is coughing and shit too when you get around me. Yeah, nigga, I'm COVID-19 like that. I'm telling you, this shit is not a joke. I'm really COVID-19. You might as well call me COVID-19. Cause as soon as I start showing up places, everyone housing in a bad spirit, and every nigga, you think no, every reptilian is getting their ass done. They ass is grass right now. Every reptilian is motherfucking sneezing when they get around me. All of them. They all getting sick and weird and acting shady around me. And I can see it. Nigga, your skin don't even look real. How you black and there's no glow to you? How you look like me and it's literally dead pigmentation? Like, this shit don't even look real. I could tell that's a motherfucking wig on your shit. Bitch, you not real. Bitch, that is not you. You was not a motherfucking god. They, look, and I used to think they couldn't shapeshift and look like us. What the fuck you think Obama did? Obama, you really thought a black motherfucker was a president? Think about a president. I'm way more important than a president. They focus more on me than the motherfucking president. Like, they so on me right now, y'all. I feel like motherfucking Rashad Jamal. I do. I feel like Rashad Jamal. I ain't gonna lie, because they on his ass too. But they is really on my ass because I've been activating. I'm actually been activating. I told y'all in January, I literally had electricity shooting up from me. And y'all still think shit is a joke. I told y'all this shit back in January 5th of this year. I was in school, smoked some weed. My ass had electricity shooting out of my skin. Literally had electricity shooting out of my skin. My what they want to call hair, which is either the shit that's electrically charged, the shit that give us this information, this light code from the UV rays in that sun, this shit right here. I started realizing this shit is magnetism as well. This shit was glowing and radiating off my ether. And it was freshly retwisted that day too. So you know my shit was on lock. You know my shit was active. Shit was freshly retwisted. That morning, I got that shit retwisted, popped up at school, and guess what the fuck fruits I was eating? Pineapples, mangoes, and bananas. I only had yellow fruits in my diet that day. All very electrical foods. That shit was written in the astros for that day to happen. Nigga, I seen all type of shit. See, that watermelon about to open up. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck going on with that watermelon. But one thing I am gonna let you know is I can even feel. Look, I'm so fucking active at this point. I can feel when I'm not alone. Literally, I can feel when I'm not alone. I can feel presences. It's so fucking real, y'all, that I can see the light. You know that Men in Black light that they be hitting us at our asses with? I can see that shit. Nigga, I know when they hit my ass with that shit, I be like, damn, I just saw that. Nobody else just seen that shit? I just seen that shit. What the fuck? Something must have just really bad just happened and they zapped my ass with that pen. For real, I need to get them Men in Black glasses. For real, I need to get that shit that block that shit. I need some of those. Let me get some of those so I can see what the fuck going on right in front of us. Cause it's a lot going on right now in front of you. You don't even know. And it's been like this the whole entire time. But now that we starting to ascend, we starting to see this shit. Like, yo, this is why they trying to boop 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 to make your ass a robot. And then look, if your ass get Baker acted like me, if they can lock your ass up and they see that you activated, guess what they gonna do? Pill time. You're gonna kill yourself. Nigga, I had the nigga in the fucking room. He was a sellout. I'm telling y'all, bruh. I couldn't even believe that they let me out. I'm like, bro, I thought I was not gonna leave. I'm like, bro, they ain't gonna let me leave. Nigga, when the 15th hit, yesterday when that shit hit and they released me, I was looking at that goofy ass like, yeah, y'all fucked up. Y'all done just released the wrong person. Whoa, y'all ass was supposed to keep me in here until the 7th. Because I ain't even gonna lie, that was my mindset, like, damn, I'm gonna have to make this shit through. I'm gonna have to keep taking these pills to the 7th. Now they gave me the option. You're fucking retarded. Look at me. Look at me. Look at this handsome God. You see me? Look at me. And your ass gonna let me live? You gonna let me go back in the world? Thank you. You gonna let me actually speak the truth and get back to the people? You ain't gonna clone you. I was fully prepared to get. Y'all don't understand what I was going through. I was fully prepared for y'all to just be like, damn, Nico gone. I just thought someone was gonna catch the drift. I just thought, damn, it's been a couple weeks. Shit, it's the 14th. I haven't made a video in a long time. They gonna eventually catch the drift. Cause I thought I was in the courtroom with reptilian, 4 of them, right in my face, and I'm activating right in their face because I'm making their ass shiver and quiver. I know they ass wanted to unshape shift. I know they ass wanted to. I know they ass wanted to hop on my ass. And I'm sitting there looking at these motherfuckers and they looking at me. I raise your left hand. What they said? They said, raise your right hand. I swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth and only the truth. Bitch, I was looking at their ass like, yo, these niggas is insane. They didn't have no pick. They didn't have no type of nothing in them. They didn't even have a little spot. They didn't have shit, y'all. I mean, the most palest figures on the planet. I mean, paler than pale. I mean, whiter than this bottle top, y'all. I mean, whiter than the fucking wall. Like, I mean, nigga, whiter than the inside of this shit. I mean, like, damn, you don't got shit in your skin? And you think I'm gonna trust you with... Nigga, my ass was mad as hell when I was looking at their ass. I was mad as fuck. And then, you know what made me even madder? Is when I kept seeing gods coming in there. It was other gods and goddesses coming in there. And they ass was with the elite. They was teamed up with the elites. That's what was pissing my ass even more. You had the people that was like me, but they was on the side with the elites. They was team elites. I'm like, yo, you know the world ending, right? You know, like, y'all gonna die soon with these elites. And they ass, I guess they just made that contract. They did what they did. And it's too late. I feel bad for all the new recruits. I feel bad for everybody that thought they just got on. I feel bad for all the celebrities that thought they was about to make this deal and get this money and make it in the industry. I feel bad for everybody that's been signing their name and doing all type of shit. Because I even fell for that trap months ago. I ended up leaving a job because I couldn't stand that shit. I knew what they was trying to do to me, and I just couldn't do it. That's why I don't have a job now. Nigga, it's so serious. I was activating so much in the facility, right? When I told the man, I said, what if I don't decide to take the pills? He said, it's going to get to a point to where you're going to realize you have to. And I'm like, what is you trying to say? He was like, well, you'll just see for yourself if you decide not to take the pills. Then I was like, I'm going to go back out in the world and have a regular life and get a job. And he was like, that's not possible. And mind you, I'm schizophrenic. Why is he saying shit like I'm not going to be able to have a job? It's because he know my ass was activating. If I was to have a job, I'd just be activated. That's why I can't even get a job. If I get a job, my ass going to be in that bitch activated, zooted up. I'm fucking electric. I'm going to be zooted, booted, and 5D'd up, bitch. I can't. That's why I'm saying I'm trapped. I'm trapped because my ass is activated. Ain't that shit fucked up? Nigga, they made it to a position where, nigga, I can't even activate. Because if I activate, that's tough. That's tough. And I feel like the only nigga in my city that's been activating 5D, and I lived. I know a motherfucker activated in that Walmart. 100% sure. That Walmart we went to yesterday, bro, yesterday we went to Walmart and my ass was activated. And I knew the whole setup. I knew why we was going to Walmart. I knew why she was taking me to Walmart. Because I heard Isis Wisdom told me months ago that if your ass is activated and you hear some Walmart, some shit, I don't know if it's my mom or if that's the robot controlling my mom. Because apparently her ass got the... That's how I know something is up. Because apparently her ass got the shot. So, I don't know if that's the robot in her talking. Is she just lost in that bitch? I don't know if it's MK Ultra. I don't know if it's just a shapeshifter. But I know it's something controlling my mom. If that even is her. That's the position I'm in. I'm in a position to where I don't know if that's my mom or a shapeshifter. I don't even know. And I told y'all this. I've been telling y'all this. That's how deep it is. That's why I'm saying I'm in the Truman Show. I'm really in the Truman Show, y'all. Like, my mom is my own enemy. If it just make it worse if that is my mom and she controlled. I ain't even gonna lie. I would much rather her ass be in the astrals or reincarnated than suffering. And now she gotta be in MK Ultra and she gotta go against her own son. That would be worst case scenario. I'm hoping that what I'm looking at is a shapeshifter. I really am. Like, I'm hoping that is a shapeshifter. I'm really hoping. I'm praying. I'm not gonna lie, because if that's my mom, if that's really my mom, I know she's under MK. I know she under MK Ultra. I know her ass got that hypnotism. I know her ass got that CG. It's something. It's something. If that is really her, I know that she's not in control no more of her own vessel. If that's her. Because of everything I've been through. Nigga, I start activating, her ass start acting weird like a zombie. Her ass start ODing. Just like how it was in the facility. That's what I'm telling y'all. Nigga, I'm in the Truman Show for real. They asked and zapped her dumb ass. I was telling her when shit hit the fan a year ago when we first moved, I told her ass to be smart with her decisions. She even started following her purpose. This how I know a switch didn't happen. Because she started following her purpose. She's a healer. She's a natural healer. She heals people naturally. She's a goddess. She went vegan. Now all of a sudden she eating a vegan sausages and a vegan shit that she swore she would never eat. Nigga, she went 5 years without eating that type of shit. And we had a whole conversation about how Bill Gates is the one making the fucking patties and making the fake fucking shit, the fake vegan patties. It went from me and her talking about this shit to all of a sudden she the one eating that shit. And we had full blown conversations about how we know that they fucking that food up. And I'm forced to just watch this shit. This is what I'm going. Y'all want to know what I'm dealing with? I'm telling y'all the truth now. Fuck it. I might as well let the truth be known. I might as well. This is what the fuck I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with either a shapeshifter in my own house or a motherfucker that's an MK Ultra that got that motherfucking junk that's a control agent used against me. And that just would be worse. Every time I start to activate, she want to say, oh, take them meds. Or every time I start to meditate, her ass just come outside. Her ass just come distract me. Oh, what you doing? Or she wanna get loud. She wanna start to clean up around me as soon as I start to meditate. You think I'm that dumb? Then I was forced to talk to her ass like I liked her. Like I ain't know what was up. In the facility, my ass was forced to talk to her like so she can get me out. That's what I was doing. I was acting my ass off. Oh yeah, whole time in my head, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is, I don't know what the fuck is going on with her, but I hate what's going on with her. Whole time, I'm faking this shit like, oh yeah, man, nah, just so I can get the fuck out of there, making shit look smooth. Oh, everything's all good and fine, sweet talking, nigga. Her ass tried to. Then I just couldn't help it, nigga. I got too angry. I couldn't help it. She tried to make it seem like I was dumb. They ass was literally saying they wanted to eat me, right? In the facility, they said, we gonna eat you. They was saying this shit. So when I called my mom and I told her this type of shit, that was the first day I was in there. The first day, cause my ass was super active. The first day I went in there, I was so active, y'all. Like, it was like my entire brain, it was like everything about my entire head was just electricity when I first walked in there. So it was hard for people to even breathe or look at me and all type of shit. Niggas couldn't sleep, niggas couldn't rest. They had to do something with me ASAP. So when I first walked in there, I was nervous. Then they ass started scaring me by saying that type of shit. Like, oh, we gonna eat you, da-da-da-da, we gonna kill you. They was saying this shit. So I started getting nervous. And but I realized the more fear I was in, the less the powers was working. The more that shit started fading away, the more I was starting to get a little scared. So that's just the shit they gotta do. They gotta put fear in you so you won't activate. That's why that's why they feed you meat. And the meat that they feed you, even now the vegan shit, they injecting fear in that bitch. And if you eating regular meat, they don't even gotta inject shit in it or fuck with the food. Cause you eating dead animals, and dead animals, before they died, they was scared. No, everybody on the plane is afraid of what we call death because they think death is real. So everyone afraid of it. So my ass, I'm just subconsciously, I'm programmed. I know that if they kill me, I'm going to the astrals. But even it's just the indoctrination that's gonna make my body just react and shake. I don't even want to shake, but my body's shaking. That's the subconscious. That's what that's what I was talking about with the fucking fireworks. Nigga, you wouldn't even be afraid, but for some reason your ass just starting to shake. I'm not even afraid. Like, why am I shaking? That's that program. That's that shit that's in your subconscious. That shit that that take way longer to heal. That's why I'm telling y'all to be conscious about what the fuck you watch and who the fuck you around. Because if you around the wrong peoples, the wrong energies, that shit gonna hit you. And like I said, I'm someone that's aware that my hernia is not naturally caused. That shit was to fuck my solar plexus up, cause my solar plexus is the electricity. Dude, if I'm thinking about how strong I am currently, and I'm thinking about what the fuck would happen if my solar plexus was active. I'm scared. Like, I'm thinking about this shit. Like, I'm thinking about this shit because I'm telling y'all all this shit in a weakened state that they've done to me, and I'm still activating. That's how high of a vibration I'm at. When I say when the plasma energy be in the atmosphere and that shit see my vessel, it comes straight to me. It's because it's really semen retention. I'm gonna make a video about semen retention and why. Look, if I want to survive, if to get through this, man, look, CIA agents, I'm gonna give y'all a chance, cause I know your ass is watching me. Send me a fine that I'm gonna give you the look. We gonna handshake and agree on this shit right now. Send me a sexy ass caramel gelato bad fine ass female that's had a high vibration, and I swear to God, I'll bust my nuts. I promise, I will bust my nuts. I said bust my nuts. I will bust a couple nuts in her. Not in her, but I will bust a couple nuts. That'd take me down a few notches. Then my ass can be programmed again. Everyone can go back to normal. But I just refuse to fuck a dirty bitch. I refuse. I can't. And I'm in Florida, it's nothing but dirty, raggedy hoes. I just refuse to stick my dick in anything. And I refuse to beat my meat. I will never beat my meat, ever. So, nigga, I can't even just... You feel me? I've been on semen retention for a year and 3 months. Not one time have I busted a nut. That's why the plasma energy attacking my ass, and that's why my shit activating so crazily. It's not a mystery. I know it's because of all the energy that's cultivated within that I'm not letting out. I'm not letting it go. I just moved that shit with my mind, bro. That shit tweaked me out. I'm doing shit, bro. I kid you not, I could control wind with just doing this. Nigga, I go outside and do this, nigga, the wind start going stupid. And I'm at I'm in a weakened state right now, y'all. We all are in a weakened state, but I'm in an even more weakened state than how I'm supposed to be, if that makes sense. Like I said, my solar plexus right now is empty. My solar plexus right now is fucked over because of this hernia. For your solar, it's the, I'm not finna get back into it, but it's a long story. I got a hernia, my shit fucked up, my belly button, and we all know the solar plexus resides right beneath, over there. You feel me? And I'm a part of me is lost because of my mom. So that's just some shit that's not gonna heal, because I'm aware that my mom is no longer, either she not alive, or she's used again, going against me. So of course that's gonna hurt my soul, my shit taking a hit, because I know that, like, bro, I'm in the crib talking to either a shapeshifter or a fucking robotic mom that can't even control herself. That's her ass is my own enemy. So imagine that. Of course, my solar plexus is gonna take a hit. I'm used to love. I'm used to talking and being close to her. I'm not used to this shit. I'm not used to her going out every day and not coming back just to check on a cat. I'm not used to that energy. I'm not used to her yelling at me for bullshit to lower my vibration. I'm not used to this shit. I'm used to waking up, feeling good. I'm not gonna say she used to cook breakfast, but if I was hungry, she'd make me food. And you could feel the love in the food. I can't even eat the shit that she cooked for me because I could feel the hate in it. I could feel shit. I'm an energy god. I'm a god, man. I know what the fuck. If I'm putting low spirit, dead energy in me, I know what the fuck I'm doing. That's why I just been cooking my own foods. Because the foods that she cooked, it's like demonic forces behind that shit. I used to eat that food and feel fucking it was your mama food always hit. That food is like it's the food that just always fucking hit, because it's just from your mom. Yeah, it's from you, who you love the most. Don't you literally imagine missing that shit, bro? Like, imagine missing that shit, bro. Bro, imagine that type of stress, bro. Imagine that type of life, bro. Try and put yourself in my shoes right now, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Anyone in my shoes right now would break. Mentally, anyone would break. If it won't me, if I didn't have a strong soul, if I wasn't a strong person, bro, I would have did everything in my power. I would have been did anything. I would have went crazy, y'all. If I wasn't a strong person, if I didn't believe that I really have a purpose to serve. If it wasn't for my YouTube, bro, I probably would have went off the deep end by this point. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, I probably would have murdered people. No cap, I probably would have wanted revenge. I probably would be on a dark side of life right now. If it was not for my sole purpose and my soul contract, I don't know what the fuck I would be doing right now. I don't know who I would be hurting right now, who I would put my hands around. Because I'm feeling so much pain that I gotta push aside. And I gotta act like everything's okay when everything about my life is fucked up and people don't see this shit. People don't know how real they doing this shit. They doing this shit to people, bro, and people don't get how serious this shit is, bro. People think everything a fucking game. Like, this shit not a game, bro. This shit is like for real. If your ass is activating, they on your ass, nigga. They gonna do anything, bro. It's so serious. You don't get it. They gonna do anything in their power to get your ass. They don't give a fuck. They gonna set your family up. They gonna try and set you up. And y'all think everything just sweet. Nigga, the life I live is hard. The chosen ones go through the most. That's how I know I'm chosen. Because of all this shit I gotta deal with. Remember how happy I used to be? Oh, I really wish I didn't delete all them videos, but you could clearly see how fucking... Just go watch a few of my older videos. Go watch Greatness. I got a video called Greatness on my channel. Just go watch that shit. You're gonna see that person, you're gonna be like, damn, you're gonna feel me. You're gonna actually feel me like, oh my God. That's because nothing was wrong with me then. I didn't have problems, everything was going good. I didn't have to go through, it was no stress, it was no harm, it was no nothing going on. Everything was normal. Then you start slowly seeing me decline. Like you start seeing me getting irritated, mad. You feel me? Going through shit. I started converting to God and shit like that. You seen this shit. For everybody that's been on my shit, I'm a real life God. Like I'm a real God. Like I'm real. Most people is fake, y'all. Most of y'all be watching agents and shit like that. They don't go through no growth. They just the same. They robots. They just end. They agents. You don't see no personal growth. You don't see no problems in their life. They just act like everything's sweet. They just want to play like some good characters. Nigga, I have real problems in my life. I have real shit that I'm going through, and you could see it. And I tell y'all this shit. And everything I tell y'all, I would never lie to y'all. I would never lie to my fam. I would never lie to my people. Everything that I experienced, I actually went through. I actually experienced. I've actually done all the shit you seen in the movie. I was doing that shit. That's why they did what they did to her. So to fuck me up. Put me in a situation to where I don't know what the fuck to do. Then I went down to Virginia. I smoked weed. I realized that ain't even my fucking dad either. I called my grandma. Her ass even seemed a little botted out. And she took the shit. She told me she took it. I'm like, fuck. Then the one person I know that's just like me, she took the fucking shit. The one person I want to run to the most. I want to run to her so bad because that's the only person I know for a fact is real. That's the only person I know for a fact in my family I know that's her. And I know I feel her. And I ain't even go disclose her name. I want to run to her so bad. I want to run to her so bad. But I can't even do that. She got her own shit that she doing. I don't know who to... that's the life I'm living. They putting me in a situation to where it's a lose-lose, almost. It's sort of like Mission Impossible. I told y'all. It's so like, I be trying not to activate as well because if I activate, I know death ain't real, but damn, I love my avatar. You feel me? I love myself. I still don't want to leave. Just because I know it's not real don't mean that I'm just going to accept it and I want it to happen. That's not how it work. You know? I still want to be here. You feel me? And the shit that they put me through is just fucked up. You feel me? These robots, these people don't have emotions. These people they're not going through real shit. They don't feel. They heartless, they cold-blooded. You feel me? And that's how you know shit is wrong when you start to feel cold within. Dude, I used to have such a heat. I used to have a heat that I used to just have this heat, y'all. I had this heat. And the heat would just fluctuate. You feel me? And when I had like this hot spot. I had this hot spot to where everything just felt right. Everything down to my core just felt right. I had like this hot cold. You ever played that hot cold? And the more right I was, the more hotter I would get. The more heated I would get. The more good I felt. I used to heat the fuck up when I got on this camera, y'all. I used to heat the fuck up. I used to heat up so much. And I used to feel so good, y'all. I used to get on this camera and be happy because I just love doing it. But now it ain't the same because it's just so much in my life that's going on. It's just so fucking much. You feel me? It's so much that's going on in my life. And people, they don't know. And y'all don't really know what the fuck is how real this shit is. Nigga, of course shit gonna get real. Nigga, cause we're activated. And I've been activated since January. I've been telling y'all, bro, the plasma in the atmosphere. I've been told y'all I've been doing this shit. And everybody, people think shit ain't real. But I'm literally sitting here knowing this shit because I've experienced it. And I'm sitting here knowing all this shit. And niggas not taking me serious. Niggas not taking this shit serious enough. Niggas think shit is still a joke. Niggas think that this world is all fun and shit. This shit is not fun. It's not fun for me. This shit is not fun for me no more, bro. This shit, I'm sitting here knowing all this shit fake. I'm sitting here knowing that my peoples is oppressed. I'm sitting here knowing, like, why the fuck is they putting us through all this shit? And I gotta just sit here and just be fine with this world. Like, I gotta sit here and accept that I'm just trapped in this bitch. Type of shit is that? This shit, that's not how this shit work. I don't want to be here on this type of shit. Nigga, I want to be able to, I want to be able to do whatever the fuck I want. I want to be able to be happy and alone and with family. I want to be with real family, and I want to just be happy. I have not truly just been happy in so long because I'm too woke. I'm too aware. It gets to a point to where you're too aware, and I'm alone. It's not like I have friends, bro. I don't have friends around me. I don't have a safe place around me. I don't have a safe zone. I don't have a comfort. It's not like I have a family. I don't live in my own house. I don't have my own house. I don't have enough money. I can't even get a job to get enough money. I can't, because if I get a job, I'm just going to activate there and some shit bad is going to happen there at the job. That's the situation I'm in. Imagine being in my shoes. It feel like it's nothing I could do, literally, but just sit still and just wait. Just the position I'm in. I'm being hit at every angle, y'all. That's why I be so. It's just a different energy I exude. I have real things going on in my life, and the shit. With I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all seeing me, it's hard to maintain this shit. It's hard to just keep a smile, y'all. Y'all see me, I still be coming up here and smiling and shit like that. Cause I love y'all. I don't, you know, like this. I don't like feeling like this. I like being happy and shit. I don't never get to see this shit, and you know, cause I'm a strong person. I'm a strong dude. Like, dead ass, I'm so fucking strong. Like, what the fuck? I hate doing this shit. I don't like doing this shit. I'm not weak. This shit ain't natural for me. You feel me? But I don't know. At the same time, it feel good to let go a little bit. My fault, y'all. I'm sorry. But I'm just here to let y'all know, bro, we activated, you know? Shit get realer. I just I want y'all to, like, actually, like, get that shit get real for certain people, and, like, it's hard, you know? It's hard. But we gonna get through this shit, for sure. We all gonna get through this shit. It ain't much time, you know. Hopefully, all the chosen ones, we gonna stick through this shit. We gonna get through this shit, and the earth gonna get back to normal. Everything gonna get back to normal. We gonna be straight. We gonna be fine. I love y'all. Take care of yourself, man. I'm just, you know.